So, Terminal Revenge has actually gone terminal. Make sure you guys smash the ever-living crap out of Dragon Master Magia for the discussion, as I continue to seemingly milk this content that my viewer player base is like, we're a market-based channel. We're also in this for the educational purposes out here on things. And today, Terminal Revenge boxes have hit over the $100 mark. This is crazy to think about out here. That in what has been, the Dragon Master Magia craze has just broken this set wide open. I remember looking back at this a while back. I was seeing, $80 boxes. I was like, that's not like the worst thing in the world, but as of filming today, I was like, no shot. There's no way that people are spending $102 per box for this. And you know what the incredibly sad part is? They are. You're actually down to 13 listings for a Terminal Revenge box, which now, is this the new modern era Age of Overlord? Yeah, it would appear to be that way. And for those of you that still don't believe this, even with Age of Overlord up on the reprint block out here, boxes are still sitting at $170 a box. So, a couple things to note here. One, with these more modern era sets, it does feel like there is less print run in circulation. You had those heavy specialty runs where Konami was running the printer into the ever-living crap out here, and you were seeing product disappear. Terminal Revenge came and went, but the thing was, Konami made Dragon Master Magia, alright? And as much as you might not like me saying this, Konami created value. Konami said, hey, you guys want, Dragon Master Magia, you're dealing with 3 different quarter centuries a case. Or was it 4? It was some abysmal numbers. So 1 in every 4 boxes for this was what your pull ratio was. And you're dealing with a 1 in 25 on top of a 1 of 4. At that point, even though, the Magia, I believe, is technically shorter print than that. Good news is, as of filming this, Magias have, can't even say they've really retreated. You're under 900 again. You did see for a while those Magias were hitting that $900 price point. I know people were not extremely happy about that, to say the least. I know the casual player base. I know people out here, they want the Blue Eyes cards to be cheaper. I've said just be patient. We don't even have a Blue Eyes starter deck announcement out here at this point. Like that has not happened yet. All right. Patience. We will get the announcement, but you should not be rushing out here and spending this insane price point on this set. Like $102. I could understand, like, okay, so you like the Dragon Master Magia, you think it's a really cool card, you want to have one to be able to, show off and display. That'd be the reason I would justify rushing out to, get this product. But if I'm sitting here, I'm like, I could pull the good cards. No, realistically, I guess gambler's fallacy out here. You quit too early before you hit your next big break. Don't do that. Don't get tricked into the, I could spend $102 and buy a box of this. I could pull the Magia. Who needs to spend the $800? And then you find yourself 8 boxes in later, and you're like, wow, my credit card is not quite liking me right now. I could have just bought the Magia and, could have just done so much more with this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Yes, you could have just bought that Magia at that point. The other thing that's kind of propping this set up, it's not just Magia, alright? You also have to remember the Spirit of Yubel is in here. Or the Phantom of Yubel. Hey, ban list. You over there, ban list win? Konami's gonna drop a ban list soon. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be devastating. You're gonna be crying yourself to sleep out here with all of your QCR Phantom Yubels you spent $190 on. Wow, That's $380 that Konami might just potentially take away from you. But I digress. Okay. You also have this, believe it or not, the Sky Striker Ray is also a pretty big holdup in this set too. You're propped up at what, like 180 currently? Rays have definitely fallen a lot, actually. Considering me, like, you had that rush up to like the $250 mark where everybody's like panicking, sitting here, just looking around so confused. And then, you know, you've had the general resurgence back down into affordable things. I can't even say like, there's like, even the Rose is like $60 now, looking at this set fundamentally. I don't, even like Phantom of Yubels are holding like 40 still. And that's like your highest non-QCR is the Phantom of Yubel. So, takeaway from this, I'm happy to see that Konami did manage to make a product. Konami, you get a W for this, alright? Granted, you know, a lot of these core sets haven't been that good, but Konami, the unfortunate downside of this was Konami's now learned that they can print cards in a QCR rarity only or a higher rarity only, and people will go for the style of product to chase this. And this once again proves that like your casual market is so much wider than you initially would have expected out here. Like, genuinely, it is very interesting just to see, you know, how much people are willing to buy this product. Because once again, I mean, you have so many casual players out here that are opening this product up because they're chasing the Magia. They want to have that product. They want to have that opportunity to have that stuff handed to them, and that instant gratification of, holy crap, I'm shaking, I pulled this. Meanwhile, you know, you might pull a Snatch Duel worth $60. And then you're kind of left with, you know, pennies on your hyped up pull. So, you know, apples to oranges, I guess. But my concern about all of this is just, okay, we have a set, very expensive. Overall, side note for the rest of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Sealed product, Age of Overlord, still crazy. 10s are still abysmal. You can go on TCG Player right now. You can buy a case of Dueling Heroes from last year with guaranteed promos in it. And those cases are $140. That is less than what stores paid for it, and stores are losing money to get back their cost. That's insane to think about. 10 of Dueling Mirrors. Kong's Cards has got them up for one of the cheapest for EU print cases. Remember, discount code MCO40 will save your under purchase over there for anybody that is looking to acquire those products, which I think is good. You have your opportunities to get this, but, you know, is this next product going to be the next long-term hold? No, realistically not. I don't see anything really coming down the pipeline here that's going to break things. Like the Fiendsmith set was really, really good for the short term. But then, you know, you just kind of roll around with all the ban list implications, and you're like, you know, like, hey, this might get banned here, or, you know, like, this might go away over here. Yeah, you got a lot of things to kind of think about out here. And buying a case of this set for $1,200 doesn't necessarily feel like it's the best thing to be doing right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that. It's crazy to think about out here. Dragon Master Magia has hit. You know, we're heading back down, but boxes are heading back up. All the cheap stuff doesn't exist anymore. You know, people are grabbing this off the secondary market. You would think that, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's dying, but it's not. Example number 14 as to why Yu-Gi-Oh is not dying out here. Yeah, beautiful, right? So, make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Do you have... The average person will be like, well, Robbie, I don't have sealed product for this. Yeah, I bet you don't. But, you know, sometimes picking up a box for $70 on release and keeping it sealed just because you like the art on the box is worth it. You know what I mean? You guys have a good rest of your day, alright?
Patrons! Thank you! Ah! Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.